Universal Peace Federation was formed at the Lincoln Center here in New York, and now it's expanded to 182 nations, and we have over 300,000 ambassadors for peace globally. 300,000. They are elected officials like congressmen or members of parliament. They are heads of state. There's 32 heads of state that are current, that are ambassadors for peace. There are religious leaders. Several hundred thousand religious leaders are involved with this. And then there's also women leaders from the Women's Federation. There's also professors and academicians from the universities. And there's also family leaders, family coalition leaders, and media leaders. So we'd like to present this appointment as an ambassador for peace. Anthony, if you could come, you are now hereby being appointed. This is not an award. This is an appointment. This is an appointment as an ambassador for peace. The Universal Peace Federation is a non-governmental organization with official status as a non-governmental organization with the UN, a general status with the United Nations. Therefore, the Universal Peace Federation acknowledges as ambassadors for peace those individuals who live exemplary lives in the ideal of living for the sake of others, who dedicate themselves to practices which promote universal moral values, a strong family life, interreligious cooperation, international harmony, and renewal of the United Nations, a responsible public media, and establishment of a culture of peace, transcending racial, national, and religious barriers. The ambassadors for peace contribute to the fulfillment of the hope of all ages, a unified world of peace, wherein spiritual and material dimensions of life are harmonized. The Universal Peace Federation International is proud to hereby recognize as an ambassador for peace, now and forevermore, Mr. Anthony Mele, signed by our founder,
Yes,
Dr.
so.
Hak Moon, and her husband, Reverend Sun Myung Moon.
Thank you.
Yep. Let's congratulate Mr. Anthony Mele. You can remain standing now, Mr. Israel. Oh.
So, Anthony Mele is receiving Ambassador for Peace on behalf of all the 65th Infantry Regiment veterans. There are still 2 veterans alive, and they're very fragile, they can't get around. So Anthony Mele will receive Ambassador for Peace appointment on their behalf. Israel Montalvo. Tomás Lopez. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much. I'm very humbled by this appointment. Thank you, Dr. Jenkins, Ms. Vargas, and everyone here. On behalf of the 65th Infantry Regiment veterans, on behalf of the task force, on behalf of all the Korean War veterans who live by the words of Christ, no greater love has a man than to lay down his life for his friends. And that's what these men represent. This represents to us. So thank you very much.
So now, Anthony, you can always use the title Ambassador Anthony Mele. And in 182 countries, if you say I'm an ambassador for peace, you will have people at the highest level of society that will welcome you into their homes. You have homes everywhere now. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.